Hi, I'm Alice and I'm from Purple TV, and this is the first episode of Purple Geniuses. Now, you might be asking, what is Purple Geniuses? Well, basically it's going to be me and my friends or Nicholas or my dad sometimes explaining things that might sound complicated or telling you inspirational things. So today I'm going to be explaining the difference between compounds, mixtures and substances. So let's go. So what I actually meant was element, not substance, because a substance can just be anything. So because a substance can be like any like liquid or gas or anything really, but an element is its own thing. It cannot be made. It's like, you know, the primary colours, they can't be made. Like, you can't make yellow using other colours, or you can't make blue using other colours. Same with an element, you can't make an element using different substances. So yeah, and my example of some substance is this. Now this is obviously not a substance. This is more like a compound or a mixture, because it is chocolate, and chocolate is just a load of ingredients mixed together. Not even they are chemically mixed together because they're melted. But anyway, moving on from that. Pretend that this is a real gold coin. Now gold is on the periodic table and its chemical symbol is Au. And that is because it is its own element and it is not made up of other elements. And it cannot be made, but it can be part of other substances if you use chemical reactions to bond them together to another element. So, I'll ask you to pass me my stuff in. So the next thing is a compound. Now, a compound is two elements that have been chemically binded together using a chemical reaction. And yeah. And if you'd like to pass me, with my glamorous assistant, and pass me the compound. So this is a real compound. This is salt, which is sodium chloride, and it is a compound. So this is its chemical formula is NaCl, and it is an equal amount of sodium and chlorine, I think. If that's incorrect, I'll just put some writing below telling you. And this is a real compound, and the reason why this is not really damaging to our body, because obviously sodium and chlorine are really horrible chemicals that are not good for humans, is because this is a compound. The reason why salt is not harmful is because sodium is only harmful because it is an alkali metal, but the sodium and the chlorine sort of neutralise each other, so they're not that harmful as they would be by themselves. So the next thing is a mixture. Now, a mixture, unlike a compound, is just two substances mixed together. And you might be like, well, isn't that what a compound is? No, a compound, the atoms are actually joined together, but a mixture is literally just the two substances mixed together as much as they can, not using a chemical reaction. So it doesn't actually bind the atoms together, it just mixes them around. And my example, okay, so the poster paints, I knew that didn't really make much sense, because I was trying to do a visual perspective of what it would look like. So pretend that this is literal silver. They're balls of silver, and these are flakes of gold. Just pretend that, and they're pure silver and gold. Now, if I pour this into here, and I pour these into here, don't worry, they're out of date anyway. I mean, they're bad anyway. And they're on top of each other. They're still two elements, right? So if I mix them up with this spoon, you might think that they're now gold and silver, but no. This is just a mixture of gold and silver. This is not an actual compound of gold and silver, which is not. This is just literally atoms of silver mixed around with bits of gold. Or bits of silver mixed around with bits of gold. So this is a mixture, and it's not an actual compound. This thing itself is not a compound. It's just a mixture of two elements. So I hope that makes sense. Also, now I've found a real example of gold. This is a real ring that's real gold, and this is an element itself because it's not made up of, it's not a compound, it's not made up of lots of different elements, it's one element, and it cannot be made by other elements unless it was a fake. So yeah, I hope you've learned something from this video, and if you haven't, you've just expanded your knowledge a little bit more. And come back next time when I make one of these videos and write in the comments what you thought about this video and if I should do another one. So yeah, bye, thanks for watching. Dad, I was talking!
Purple TV.